everybody. Welcome back. Happy Catterday. I hope you're doing great, and I hope your teams are getting ready to play. I've got Texas and U of H today. I know. My Cougars are playing. My Longhorns are playing. Two hard teams. I'm a little nervous. I'm probably going to be biting my nails in a little bit. So anyway, I don't like that. I like easy games, but it is what it is. So anyway, big cheers. I've got just a simple Busch Light on this GCA drink. It's at Gulf Coast Conservation. The only reason I'm using this glass is because it goes with my Galveston t-shirt. And I've had this glass for a while. I like it. It's a perfect size just for a cool drink, And Paul went fishing last week, didn't catch anything, but he brought me back a kitty cat t-shirt from Galveston. And I was like, what? And he goes, yeah. He goes, look, it was in a paper bag. I was like, what is that? And he goes, I got you a t-shirt. I'm like, oh, they sell t-shirts? So I guess the pier has t-shirts. Isn't that wild? So anyway, I think it was wild. So anyway, I was like, I like it. So big cheers, guys. Big sip. I just got cool 70s going. I like the 70s tunes. And I thought to myself, well, do I want disco, easy listening? I just put it on regular. So who knows? Who knows what we're going to hear? So anyway, okay, we're going to start off with the burger, campfire meal, or sausage. Like I tell you, we're going to do both of them at one time. So anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and drop my little burger here. I noticed that if you buy the burgers already formed, they're a little bit cheaper because I try to keep my meals pretty, just casual, cheap, whatever. And if you buy the hamburger meat, the big pieces of hamburger meat where you make your own patties, you're going to pay more. So I noticed the formed burgers, and I was going to put 2 in this one because they're thin, but I ended up buying a pack of like 4 or 6. I can't remember what I bought. So anyway, I'm going to do that one, and I'm going to do sausage also because this one's for Paul. And I don't eat, he likes hamburger meat, and I actually like the turkey sausage. I've got the turkey jalapeno sausage, so that's just one of my favorites. And I've showed this off before. And what I like about this is I get my meat, I get my protein. I don't have to have a lot of bread, and I don't have to, eat it in a sandwich or a burger. I just go ahead and eat the veggies, and you can add any kind of toppings you want. So put your meat at the bottom, get your foil. Super easy. Get your foil, put your meat at the bottom, and then you're going to add whatever veggies you want. Now, I know a lot of people, they're kind of like, well, I don't eat carrots, I don't eat this. Well, you add what you want, I'm adding a little bit of the potatoes, and I would do the potatoes a little bit thinner. I see a lot of people do this, and it's in chunks. And this is as big as I want my chunks because they're going to take longer to cook. So I noticed just a little, if you just kind of slice and dice it a little bit, it's a little bit easier. So, and I love potatoes, French fries, of course, but, I'm not eating French fries right now. I will later. I will in a couple of weeks. But I thought to myself, well, I'm going to do this. This is a set it, forget it kind of meal. You're just going to put all this in the oven. This is going to take, hamburger meat's going to take 45 minutes on 380, and this one's only going to take 30 minutes on about 380. And I noticed, or you can put this on your grill. If you have a barbecue pit, do that. So anyway, let's see. Okay, let me do mushrooms on mine. A lot of celery on Paul's, and we'll do both. I have to do jalapenos on mine. You know how it is. I love me some jalapenos. And if you want your seasoning, if you want to pre-do, you can go ahead and marinate your meat the night before, whatever, put it in a baggie, but you don't have to. You don't have to. I noticed the easy way is just to add a little bit of Worcester and seasoned salt, and that's all I do. Let's see, is that good? Is that good? Okay, so you've got your little bundles here, and use whatever foil you have. They even have those little sheets of foil. I love that. So here's my Worcester sauce, and I'm going to just drizzle a little bit. Add your pepper flakes, add whatever you want. I like, let me add a little bit to this one so it can go on the hamburger meat. And I use my, Creole seasoning, but use your, whatever steak seasoning. Steak seasoning would work great because it's just, it has everything. Okay, so just a little drizzle of that. You want to add Tabasco, you can add that. I'm going to add Tabasco after mine's ready. I just prefer that, that way I know exactly where I know what I'm putting in there. So anyway, then you're going to roll these up, but you are going to have to leave you are going to have to cut a little piece of a little slit in there because you want a little bit of steam to come out. So that's how easy this is. Now, there was a guy the other day online. I happened to look up because I said, "Am I doing something different, or other people, doing better one? People have better ideas. Every day we learn something new." Well, get this. There's a guy, and he added a little bit of cream of mushroom, and I was like, "Whoa, I don't know if I would like that." But let me tell you something. When it was cooked, it looked fantastic. He had like a little bit, he just added like 1 tablespoon on top of his hamburger patty. Looked fantastic. So if you want to try that, go ahead. I just kept mine simple. And after you're done, after it's ready, you can also add a little bit of sour cream to your potatoes. So, hot sauce, sour cream, maybe grated cheese. The sky's the limit on this one. I just love it. Like I tell you, grill it or put it in the oven. And it's cooler in Houston, Texas. I tell you, I can turn on the oven now because, when it's 100 and something outside, I'm not turning on an oven. No way. No way. But it's about 80, so we're having a good week. We're having low humidity. But that's what it is, guys. It's a humidity around here. The temperature's like, I can deal with that, but it's that humidity when you're just like soaking wet when you walk outside. That's the worst. So you're going to put that in the oven. But through the magic of TV, like I always tell you, I know. I'm going fast today. But through the magic of TV, these have cooled down a little bit. Let me show you how great these look. I know, I'm excited. Whoops, kind of stuck into my pan there. Okay, which one was mine? Okay, here's Paul's. And here's the hamburger patty. Here's all the little, and actually, his is, it's going to have a little bit of fluid in the bottom because of the hamburger patty, I think. Because meat is a little bit greasier than regular turkey or whatever. So anyway, but look at it. Celery, everything looks great. So that's his. Whoops. Oh, and I had added mushrooms. That's right, to his too. Okay, I couldn't remember. Okay, this one is mine. Oh, I can't wait, guys. I can't wait. I added cauliflower. I love cauliflower. Carrots, potatoes. I've got a little bit of my Tabasco, like I tell you. A little bit of my, what's it called? Chipotle. Chipotle Tabasco. I always want to call it habanero. I don't know why. Okay. If it needs more salt or whatever, I'll find out in a minute. Okay, let me get a little piece of cauliflower. Guys, this is perfect. I'm not kidding. You can't go wrong with this one. It's easy. It's super easy. You don't have to think about it. This is just, like I tell you, set it, forget it. Carrot, and sausage. Oh, yeah. I'm digging this. Yeah, I'm digging this. I like it. You want to add your bread. You want to add beans on the side. You could have a feast. Make this, like I tell you, let the kids put in whatever they want. This will work. Super good. I would like to add one time maybe some cherry tomatoes. I kind of like roasted tomatoes, just kind of when they're in the oven and they're kind of hot. I like that. I don't know, maybe I should add some next time. But anyway, try this out, guys. Not going to take you, not going to take a lot of money. Not going to take a lot of money. So anyhow, let me have a sip. Okay, come on back here. Don't laugh. I've got this two little funny crafts. I thought, I don't have any crafts. And I thought, Mel, you've been working on this. I've been working on this stuff all week. I thought, just show them what I've been working on. So this is what I've been doing. I've been painting purses. I know, is that crazy? I have good purses, but I have a purse that's the perfect size when I travel, and I just forgot about it. I just put it in the closet, and I'll tell you why I put it in the closet, because it was blue. And then I had a white one, I know, blue and white purses. It was turquoise. Well, I painted it. And I recently got the idea, I know, is this crazy? I painted this with metallic paint. So if you're like me and you bought a purse that you barely use because you don't like the color, you can change that now. Metallic paint, use a little bit of, use a sponge, a makeup sponge, a regular sponge. You're gonna need about 2 coats, but guys, I'm sitting in front of, a football game. I'm just working on this. Didn't take me more than about an hour. So anyway, where I got the idea is I took my boots to go get a heel thing on the bottom of my boots at the shoe hospital. And the guy had all these purses. And I said, what are all, and they were beautiful purses. And I said, what are all the purses for? And he says, oh, I paint them. People bring in like weird colors and they just buy them on sale or whatever. And I paint them the color they want. And I said, how do you do it? And he said, I just use metallic paint. So I went looking for metallic paint. It's $3. $3. You can buy the big one for about 7 or 10, but I bought 2 and I thought, let me see how it goes. So I did this one, and this is my Joy Mangano purse that I bought at a boutique years ago. It was turquoise. It was that Tiffany blue. I wanted it so bad. Never used it. I think I used it during the summer a couple of times, but I like the size. This one too, I painted this. This was white, and I thought I'm never going to use this purse. I painted it too. So I know it's hilarious. Don't come at me, because I do have good purses, but this is so small that I use this like at night when I go, you know, like just if we're going out real quick. This is just so small that I have to fit, you know, you put just a little bit of items in there and they just don't work for me. I don't know. I'm trying. So anyway, the other thing I've been working on, so try that out, guys. If you have a purse you don't use, don't get rid of it. Just paint it. And it sticks, like I tell you. And if you get into the little bitty crevices, like let me show you real quick, like around the zipper or whatever, you can use a little toothpick. And it just kind of just dotted in there, and it worked. I loved it. And I've been working, you're not going to believe how cute these are. Little doggy bow ties. I know. I got the idea on TikTok. This girl had them. And all you do is you're going to make a bow tie. You're going to put a piece, I should have brought a piece of fabric out here. You're going to cut a square. You're going to fold it over, and then you're going to cinch it in the middle with another piece. And you don't have to do all the fancy sewing or anything. You can iron all this. You iron it into place. Did this little designer one, and you put elastic. I did the little elastic by hand, and you're just going to put the little collar through the elastic so they can wear it, and that way it just fits perfectly on there. And you can do small, medium, or large. I just loved it. So I've been going crazy with this idea. I had never made bow ties before, and I love it. I love it. So anyway, you know, if you want one, text me. Not text me, but what am I saying? Email me. My email address is on the bottom, and I made plenty. So anyway, big kisses, guys. Thank you for coming by. Check this out and make some campfire meals. Like I tell you, you can make several. And I thank you for coming by. Okay, see you on the next one. Big kisses. Bye.